And I believe we are good to go. Hopefully. I've been having this weird problem where my games have been crashing, but hopefully that will stop happening, because it's been a little annoying, all things considered. Yeah, hello everybody. We're here to grind out the raid vouchers, get some possible gamma cats. That's the goal. Go ahead and ping everybody. Everyone live. Alrighty. Hello. Hello. So actually, there's something weird I have to do today. So my setup is pretty scuffed. I have my laptop over here, and then I have my monitor in front of me, which means I can't read chat super well. Right? Actually, maybe if I move it like this. Wait. No, I can read chat. As long as the messages aren't, like, astronomically long, I should be good to go. But anyway, hello. So today, we're gonna, of course, be grinding out raids. I have a new strategy that I'm gonna try today. See if it works out. It should, in theory. It should work out in theory. So, yeah, we're gonna get right onto it. We're gonna try to get 30 of these done. What's a good team for the JOLTOOth raid? If you want to do it solo, you can just bring a Wobblisk and a Hollow Bunch and they can solo it. Or then just bring a Cram Boss as your last, just in case. But anyway, yeah, what's up? Jumpstart Hollow Bunch? I mean, yeah, that seems to be the best strategy right now, is jumpstarting Hollow Bunches. Just have one Hollow Bunch. Well, I like it, Koopa. And will Valkyrie work? No, it's weak to 2 if the attacks would not work. So the method here is you want to jumpstart constantly with Phage Knot and then just spam Nova Blast with Hollow Bunch, and the JOLTOOth will clear your boosted stats. And even with armor down, I mean, yeah, I would never use it. I would never use Valkyrie here. So no matter what happens here, Phage Knot will be dying. So, W or L Gamma, it's orange. So it's a W, so I need it. Phage Knot dies here, right? I didn't make a mistake, did I? Okay, good. I do have one, yes. Why is JOLTOOth purple? It's corrupted. I don't think it's very big. For once, the gear's not the thing you're most excited for. I'm excited to play the update on live and for part 2. Maybe I should... Can I move my laptop more over? Okay, I think I can. I think if I keep my laptop where it is right now, I should be able to read chat pretty effectively. I should be able to. Yeah, me too. I mean, you can still play around with it. It's like, the test realm is the same as the normal realm. How come you're using 2 Loomians at once? What do you mean? Put chat in a microchip in your brain? How? Could goggles work with what I'm doing? Or not because of lack of luster? You can use goggles, yeah. You can use goggles. Something is telling me I like my other strategy better than this one so far. Something is just telling me I'm liking what I was using before. Get the metaverse glasses to read chat. Why, do you just want the biggest ambush JOLTOOth? Is that what you're wanting? I think I like the strategy I was doing before. I don't think the Weaslin, I'm gonna experiment with it for a couple more runs and figure out what I need to do to get it to work. But so far I'm not really liking it. I'm not really liking the Weaslin. Wins a Nuzlocke? You right. I really need to do that, but I honestly just haven't felt like doing it. I don't know. I honestly feel like I like what I was doing before way better. I think I'm just going to go back to what I was doing before. So give me a second, guys, while I do some trades. Because I definitely like what I was doing way more before. I do not like this one as much. Is this the one? There it is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I definitely like this one a bit more. No, I think I should use Weaseling more. Just before I decide on it 100%. I guess I'll do this stream today with Weaseling. And then decide which one I like more. I think this was just kind of an unlucky run. He spammed Earthquake on my Phage Knot. I didn't get to +6. Hello, Tristan. What's up? We'll use the raid for the Nuzlocke? Probably not, no. Yours, Fine Spars, Gleam Gold Geklo, 1 in 8,000. Nice. I need to get a gold. I need to actually, like, I think I want to spend like 1/2 hunting for the JOLTOOth, and then the other half hunting for the other stuff. This one is just special. It's just a cosmic JOLTOOth. That's all this is. Is Cosmere good for the Nightmare? I would say no. If you have something that gets hit super affected by one of the stabs, it's not going to be good. I will just say that. It's not going to be good. Anything good so far? No, my YouTube short failed, so I did not get anything good. Oh, cool. I think Phage Knot goes down here, so I go for the weight here on Hollow Bunch. This was like perfect run. Is Drago dying Pierce Mark good for PvP? I think it's fine. But I would probably use a Smart Nimble. Very smart even. What Trumbull did I do? Win. But yeah. I always like forget the people that I fight, and I don't know, that's not an ego thing, right? I just don't remember. Hopefully it's not seen as an ego thing. I just genuinely do not remember people that I fight sometimes. Because I fought so many people in this game. Wait, no, look, if people remind me, I will remember. But like, normally I just don't remember. Suno, there's a way better strategy that I optimized a strategy last night, and this one that I'm doing right now is much, much better. In a lot of ways, it's much better. As long as Weaselin lives this, then we win this, I'm pretty sure. Well, there he goes. How fast can I beat JOLTOOth? My best time... I feel like I just like the one I was using before much better than this. But they honestly both feel kind of similar in speed. They both feel very similar in how fast I can get these done. I can beat JOLTOOth in around 3 minutes. Around 3 minutes is the fastest I've gotten. Suno, it's like 3 minutes, 3.5-ish. Depends on your luck. I got unlucky this run. Am I gonna do a trading video? Never, because I don't like trading. The one that I showed with double Hollow Bunch is consistent. This one's also very consistent, but the Hollow Bunch one works solo as well. So doing the Hollow Bunch one is good as well. By yourself in the raids? Yeah, I have that in my ult. I do this all the time. Would two Hollow Bunch work? Yeah, but it is slower than this. It is slower than this strategy. You want to have one Hollow Bunch get to +6 in its range attack, and then you want the other guy to be like the support. Do you have to do Nightmare for the voucher? Yes, you do. You do. I try to get 30 vouchers. Though technically, look, you guys do not hear this from me, but there's a bug. There's a bug right now with vouchers. You do not hear this from me. Just no, you do not hear this from me, by the way. Not from me. There's a bug right now with vouchers, where instead of 30 seconds that they're supposed to take off, they take off 10 seconds of your boost. So, it's bugged right now. They're 3 times better than what they're supposed to be right now. Ooh, Phage not living is really clutch there. Look, I need to look at my OBS, make sure nothing's breaking, because I was having some problems getting my camera to work. And that is perfection. Now I just rest here, and let me jumpstart one more time. Can you fix my microphone and turn up my volume? Is my microphone low on volume or something? Or am I just talking quietly? Like, my gain, because I have it at 1, because I don't want to have it any higher. But my microphone is up as high as I can get it. Hello, Think Run. There's some sneaky snitches. Y'all, I already reported it. Y'all, I already reported it last night. I was the lame guy. I was the boring one. I reported it already. I just haven't gotten a clip of it. W snitch, yup. Homeschooled yet a teacher's pet? Wow. Tank and... Oh god, this is tragic. Genuinely a tragedy. Okay, not a bad run at all. This is one of the better runs. Definitely a better run there. I feel like they should just make the raid faster, and it'd be much more bearable. Could Plasma be better with Rejuvenate, Square One, and Jumpstart? This I think is the best strategy to beat the raid as fast as possible. You can use Plasmoth over Phage Knot though. You do not have to use Phage Knot. I just use Phage Knot because I had it on hand, and I like it more. Phage Knot just for damage? No, Phage Knot gets Jumpstart for Hollow Bunch. Hollow Bunch does all the damage. Hollow Bunch carries the raid very, very hard. I don't think the HP is the problem, though I do think it's one of them. I think the main problem is just the fact that, like, I feel like it's just slow. I don't know. I don't like how, like, long the text takes to go through and stuff. No, Cooper. You could not blame me for that. It wasn't me. Well, yeah, Eli, but it'll always get boosts. It will always get boosts, so I wouldn't rely on that. Should add an option to skip text rate and setting. I think that's honestly, that'd be fine. Personally, I think that would be, like, completely fine. Thank you, Grizz. Riz? What do I want to call me? I'm just going to call you 5. That's your name. That's what I'm picking out of everything that I saw there. Yeah, SA? That's the best, right? Hello, Wizard Mari. Been a while. I remember when he had like 13 billion alts, dude. It's so many alts. Every time I would join Loomian PvP, I would just see Wizard Mari like 7. And then the next day there'd be Wizard Mari 8. That's a lot to take in, man. I'm gonna be honest. You fell on your electric scooter going 12 miles per hour, was fell in ditch and got hit by a car while, oh my god. Are you okay? My worst accident? I haven't broken anything. So I don't really know what my worst accident is, because I don't really do anything. Yeah, I don't really do anything, so it's hard for me to really say, you know. You have to type that with one hand? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That is sucks. That really sucks. W Wednesday? Dude, we don't... That's just mean. My chat is so mean. Well, there goes Weaslin. What's up, Vintech Row? Essay. Oh my god. How are you enjoying the event, Vintech Row? It's not bad, I'd say. Weaslin's very hyper, right? Yup. Yupper. The Geklos? I don't know. You make a video on the new strat by any chance? Probably just like a YouTube short updating the strat. Probably is what I do. That or I just update it when I do my showcase for JOLTOOTH. Just like, hey, real quick guys, those of you, I don't know, I like, or I just do the stream and then people can ask about it, you know? They're asking, like, what strategy are you doing now? I'm like, oh, I refined the old one. This one's better. The guard drone one was really easy because it was quad effective to literally everything ever created. So... I think it's mostly because the JOLTOOTH is just kind of more boring. Bullet, be honest. This fight is just more boring. Because you don't one-shot bars every time. You just have to fight it, you know? Oh my gosh, Phage not surviving is always great. I love when that happens. I might do the goggles method instead of light essence and just kind of risk that. It's risky, but it can work, and I think it would be fine. Okay, I rest here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Try out the goggles method. And then just Nova Blast and just hope I have enough health. You haven't seen a power fruit drop in 10 years? Dang. Dang. What items is Holly holding? Light Essence. I'm going to try out goggles next. I'm trying to think of my worst accident because I haven't really done anything, right? I think the goggles is probably the play. I'm gonna grab goggles because it should break through the second bar, so then I can just Nova Blast. Because like Hollywood's got plenty of health. I've never broken a bone, no. I have never broken a bone. Hello, Crystal. What's up? Does this just kill? Ah, close. Close. Oh, that's awesome, Crystal. Dude. Props to you, dude. I hope it goes well. How many vouchers do I have so far? I started like 15 minutes ago. I think I either have 5 or 4. This new method, how long do you take per raid? 3 minutes on average. But that is the average. Dang, I got God roll. Holy. Nice, Crystal. Keep working. 5 so far. And I try to get 30 done. Every time. 30 done, so we're on our way. Will I update the method then? I really should update the method, right? I think I'll probably do it after I do Ventation and JOLTOOTH in like 3 days. I'll update it because I don't want to just do a back-to-back update video, right? You want to have a good attention span for 3 minutes per raid? It's not that bad. Did you have the goggles? Nope, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. The loot pool for this raid is bad? Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like they could buff it. Like, you should be able to get, honestly, 50% chance for a shard every time. I'm just saying. The event, we don't know when it's leaving. Apparently, it could last like a week to 2. Like, it could last maybe even up to a month. We don't really know. Keeping the method for as long as possible? No, it's called strategic content placement. Okay? The main Loomians are Hollow Bunch, Weezin, and Phage Knot. Yes. The person that has Hollow Bunch should never lose the Hollow Bunch. The loot pool hasn't been released, right? I don't believe so, no. We just got odds the other day, but not loot pool. You should have a chance to get Titan fossils from it? Dude, I really want to do Titan fossils because I really want to get the Gamma Morphezu. But I just haven't done it. Oh god. Alright, Blast. And Jumpstart. You just want to Route 9 over some copy-paste event? I mean, I don't mind. Like, I really do not see why people, like, complain a lot about the events. I get that it's irritating, but at least it's something. Right? Like, at least it is something. Because a lot of the time, a lot of games don't get that much. A lot of games really do not get any updates, really. So I'm always happy with anything that we get in Loomian. But Route 9 would make me the happiest, I think. I have 67 viewers. Let's go. Yeah, the fact that the best mons locked behind events is also very, very dumb. Honestly, this is what you do. This is what you do. When you go to update the loot pool, which they should definitely do, add decorative lights as like a 20% drop chance. Honestly, do that, and that would be huge. Because the demand for decorative lights has gone up significantly, and people are taking huge advantage of it, which is kind of sad. How many tickets have I used already? 31? 35, maybe? Does Jolt still have Drudge? No. Exactly, Crystal. I love that. I love that mindset. Thank you, Vintecro. When am I doing the Nuzlocke? Y'all, I just keep forgetting to do it. I keep forgetting to. Alright, gonna try out the goggles method, see if it's any good. Or if the light essence method is just better. The old catching system is still going to be there, Rocky. You can still do the same one, but they just have the overworld one and then the normal encounter one. I'm doing good, Ethan. What about you? Honestly, lower the JOLTOOTH's health from 3 times to 2.75. I know someone mentioned that earlier, but I agree. Do that, and this raid is much more bearable. This thing has way too much health. Like, Guard Drone raid that had 4 times the health makes sense because it was hit quad effectively by literally everything that was created, right? But JOLTOOTH is already, like, fairly tanky in and of its own. No speed on Hollow Bunch. No, this is a very the raid part of this is unfair for free to play. The hunting is also unfair for free to play. But look, be completely honest. Be entirely honest. All games are going to be unfair for free to play if paying to win is an option. Like, that's just how it works. The only way to make it easier is if free to play options wow, Goggles is pretty good, huh? Jeez. The only way to make, like, free-to-play enticing or, like, pay-to-win not as enticing is just make it so it's just a convenience thing. Like, it speeds up the process, not that it is required, right? Like, if you were to make a game, you need to make it so free-to-play is always can go against pay-to-win. Like, in my opinion, for pay-to-win versus free-to-play, if the pay-to-win aspect of it is just speeding up the process, like I said before, that I think is completely fine. There's no real problem. But if it's actually gives you a competitive advantage, it's bad. It's bad. Yes, that's an overpay. 5. That is an overpay, I'd say. A definite overpay. Hordes made it so free to play can get the stuff that pay to win can get. Yes, but there should not be anything locked behind pay to win that should never be a thing. Like, that should just never be anything, right? Just in my opinion, that should just never be an option. What ability in nature for Cosmic JOLTOOTH? Ambush, Brawny. So the Goggles method worked. Oh, yay. 2 gummies. Yay. Woo. Let's go. I also might go for Nimble Overcharged, but I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. I have not decided if I want to do that. I don't think I do, though. I don't think I do. Can the JOLTOOTH be pure Brawny or pure Nimble, or can it be very clumsy? Well, you can't totemize fossil Loomians, so they can only be a pure personality. Makes sense. Like, generally speaking, a lot of the time, I occasionally will do some pay-to-win stuff in games, but generally I try to remain free-to-play unless it's a game that I really, really like. Then I'll be like, all right, I'll spend. Would Nimble Ambush work just in case you want to slower sometimes? Yeah, but I feel like at that point, just use a normal JOLTOOTH because then you're gonna get rid of the skin. Like, I feel like if you're gonna use this JOLTOOTH, it's going to be the it's gonna be for the skin, right? Remember running Storm Globe? So Jumpstart doesn't... So I can live longer with Jumpstart. That's the only real reason. Like, that's it. Okay, Goggles might be the meta. That just took down a bar and a half. Ah! I agree, Crystal. I agree. I do wish they would do that. They definitely should. These nicknames are hurting your brain. Well, I have them as dots so it can take less time, you know? When round 9 comes out, do you think we'll use my Nuzlocke team? Maybe? I don't know. Also, I'm a little scared. I'm a bit low right now. I might have to do some bait. Potentially. With, Weaselin. I'll try to scapegoat first before I do that, though. Because Hall Bunch should be able to live another hit. Oh, and I got crit. That's tragic. Very unlucky. That's like the downside of the goggles method, is if you get unlucky, then you do just die. But goggles method so far has been decent, I will say. It has been decent. I think they're adding more boxes for people. I think they're doing that. I would, if you don't, like, right now, Loomian's not in a good spot to get back into. People are only playing it right now because of the event. That's it. Oh, this is going to take forever to kill this JOLTOOth now. It's going to take so long. But it's okay. This generally does not happen during these runs. Essay, really? You that many times? Gosh, it just got so tanky. Did it get +4 in its defenses? I think it did. Ugh. That's irritating, to be honest. Thank you, Vintecro. Give it up for Vintecro. Give it up, dude. Dude, that's amazing to wake up to. You got an Emerald Alpha. Dang. Wait, do you need gold plus with the gun pod, or do you just need the gold one? If you know what I mean by that. You need a gold. Oh. That's annoying. Tragic that this run went this way. Hollow Bunch got crit. We would have been fine. But of course, the crit. The crit. You can just give me a gold if you want it. I mean, I am not too worried about it. If I end up, I'm probably going to end up doing normal gun pod hunting if I can get the gamma of this. Because once I get the brawny gamma, I feel like I'm done, unless I wanted to go for overcharged. But, like, I have that already, so why would I do that? You know? Is voucher 100% drop rate from Nightmare Raid? Yes, it is. You guarantee get one. The glitch found by the Elaguana saddle that isn't contributed by different gem Geklo colors. Does that mean that it doesn't change color based on the Geklo? Because I'm pretty sure that's normal. I think you have to make it an Elaguana to do that. But I know that's not the reason for the ventation. You're very proud of this achievement? What is it? Eat didn't care. He's like, oh, yay, I don't have to hunt it. That was literally his reaction. Is Decorative Lights for Pure Nimble Alpha Protagon good? Yes? What? You got every saddle, Silver's Crystal, and every index mastery done. I still need to do my mastery. I actually have not finished my master yet, and that is crazy. That's congratulations though. No, the drop rate drops the raid. Nope. Nope, I don't. I like how you clicked Earthquake like 500 freaking times. That's so cool. What are the TVs on the Phage Knot? 200 health, 4 energy, 200 melee defense, 32 range attack, and 64 speed. Yeah, up to you, SA. I would. Decorative lights being at such high demand right now. Honestly, this JOLTOOTH is very likely to be the one of the more expensive event Loomians, I'm gonna be honest. Just because of how annoying it is to do. How's the grind going? I think we're up to like 8 or 9. I don't really know. I try to get 30 of these done a day, so I'm gonna try to get 30 of them done, and then maybe play some Unite, maybe, on my own time. I've been playing a lot of Unite, and I'm gonna be honest, I have figured out how Palkia works. I don't think Cosmic JOLTOOTH is the hardest raid so far. It's just the fact that it's one that you want to grind, and it's like annoying to do. I think it's the most annoying one. It's definitely not like the hardest in my opinion. My favorite Loomian for PvP? It's always been Dorogo. You gave up a pure nimble gamma ambush Zileo that you sharded for 3 lights yesterday. Dude, these decorative light trades are getting ridiculous. My favorite roaming? Actually, I think people know this, right? I think people know this. My favorite roaming for PvP, or like my favorite roaming just in general, is it's like really close between Metronet and Dusket. You trade your soul for decorative lights? Oh my god. Calm down. Let's not do soul deals here, man. That's a bit much for decorative lights. But no, they need to add decorative lights as something you could get for this event. 100%. Like, they definitely need to. Trade your house and family for decorative lights. How many? Just one? They should add all Evo items to the Battle Coliseum shop. This guy's cooking. Hold on. When does Jolt reset our Loomian stats? When you get up to +2. So after one jump start, it resets. So then you just keep spamming jump start. Like, you do not stop jump starting with Phage Knot until it dies, and if you get to +6, you click Flash and Flee. And if you get to +6 and you're still alive, I should say. Pretty much what I've found with this method, you are pretty much guaranteed to get +4. It is pretty much guaranteed, but +6 is like slight RNG, but generally is consistent. Living with +6 to then Flash and Flee does not happen very often. Am I winning? Yeah, I'm winning. I like winning. Yeah, we're doing well. Breaking through this JOLTOOTH one Nova Blast at a time. Right at this time, my fingers an ad started playing. What? Wouldn't it be better to run Energy Surge on Phage Knot to help Hollow Bunch? Hollow Bunch is immune to Energy Surge because it's immune to light moves, so it doesn't get the energy from it. I don't know how many people actually know about that, but that is how that works. Alright, one teamwork should be enough here. Oh, really? Yeah. Plant types can't get affected by energy surge. And Eclipse also absorbs energy surge. Okay, so we use Fungus Curse. This feels like too much setup, y'all. Too much setup for this that already works. Is Malmberg good for PvP? I think it's fine. Also, wow, Hollow Bunch is way too low right now. Way, way too low, dude. Please do not Earthquake. I do not want this to take any longer than it is. Please do not Earthquake. Thank you. Okay, so he zips after Waka Laka. So you can go into then Fungus Curse to go back into the Phage Knot to start energy surging the Hollow Bunch like twice. Or you could just use a Weaselin. Y'all. Please. Y'all are crazy. What's the best build for the Joltooth that's the most versatile? Nimble is definitely the most versatile one because you can then use Soul Burst or no. But I personally like just doing Brawny Ambush for the Cosmic one. Okay, but who wants to own a Weaselin? That's fair, honestly. You also misspelled Weaselin. Yes, it is Rat. Or Rast. Rast, that's what I'm gonna say. Dude, in like 2 days we're getting the Vestaria update with rebirthing. I can't wait. Can't we just use a Weaselin and then a Fenturn? Yeah, you could. I don't know if it's a species clause though. On the current meta, I don't really think there's a meta right now. I'm gonna be honest. Who do I main in Mortal Kombat? I don't play Mortal Kombat. I don't know how to answer that. I don't play it. I gotta close my door. Hold up. I was so comfortable. Ow! Jeez, great. This is why I like Luster Loot, man. Because there's a very real chance Hollow Bunch dies here, and that would be really bad. And if Hollow Bunch dies, I'm gonna switch back to what I was using before. Because this is getting ridiculous. If it ends up dying, because it's a +4 freaking melee attack for some reason. I better not come back and it's dead. I better not come back and it being dead. Hey, we're still alive, and alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Would I do a backflip into the sun for $1? Anything for $1. Probably not, no. Probably not, no. Yeah, if this thing earthquakes, I'm going back to Light Essence. Okay, we're good. Is Tyrex, Solburst, Krakaloa, Wintrix, Zumbido... I don't know. It looks fine. I mean, you have Lumi and Wintrix, so you're probably fine. Actually, the fact you're using Luminami and Lashent and Solburst Krakaloa makes you lame. So, sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, man. Please don't Earthquake. Just realized I have no energy. Which is why I'm not doing, like, any damage. Just tragic. When am I playing Stall? I won't. Stop asking me. There's Earthquake. Yay. God. Ow. Yeah, I'm going back to the Luster Loot method. It's much better. It's like... It just feels more consistent. Oh my god, dude, I did not get a lot of sleep. I mean, I slept, but help. God. I was up way too late. Oh my god. I was up way too late last night playing Palkia and Pokemon Unite. I genuinely discovered how to play Palkia, and it was like so much fun. Hold on, I have to check DMs. What is it? Yeah, which is crazy. Okay, yeah, we did it. Goggles Luster Loot? No, I'm going back to Light Essence because I don't like how inconsistent Goggles is. like, I last night when I did my light essence method where I would switch with luster loot every once in a while to heal, I lost Hall Bunch once in comparison to this where I've lost it twice, and I lost it once in 30 runs and I lost it twice in about 10 so far. Is streaming? You should totally join me. What if I don't want to wear my freaking headphones? Okay. My eyes are heavy. I don't feel like socially interacting. That sounds so mean, but I don't feel like it. My eyes are so heavy. Use the subtitles. That gives me the same same vibes as use the sites. Use the sites. Oh my god. You don't trade all your Titan fossils for a single Hollow Bunch, but you don't have the lights. I mean, just find someone else. I know Eat has like 6 of them. You could probably find a cheaper offer than 6 Titan fossils because Ocean's low-key being lame. Have you ever tried this game in Roblox called Evomon? Yeah, I tried. I didn't like it. I can see why people like it, but I just didn't like it. Yeah, no, 6 is crazy. I think that's very greedy, I'm gonna be honest. I love the fact that you click Earthquake and crit me every single freaking time, Mr. JOLTOOTH. Titanfall's that rich? I guess, dude. Like, people, I don't know, like, I do not like that these things are getting overpriced. I don't know, like, they really need to add in decorative lights as a drop in the JOLTOOTH raids. They have to do that, in my opinion. Just because I don't think there is any, I don't know. In my opinion, I think right now we desperately need a way to get decorative lights. Or, better option, all evolution items that have ever existed are in the Battle Coliseum. Just saying. Just saying. 48, boom, put it in there. How many vouchers have I got / used? What? I've used 35, I think, so far on my main account. If in actuality, I've used about 65. If we're counting my main and my alt. They should add a shop where we can use either the vouchers or new raid currency. I'm making shorts of my voucher openings. Yes, I am. I am every time. They're on my phone. I just record them on my phone and then upload it. It's great. I just record my screen. I think that's a charm. Like, look, I can obviously make a way higher effort YouTube short, right? I can definitely do that. It's not even the thing that I don't want to or can't. I just think there's a certain charm just holding my phone to my camera or my screen and then saying, hey guys, so I'm opening this stuff. You know, I think that's funny and it's kind of like on brand, you know? It's on brand at that point. Like, yes, I can make it higher quality, but I have to keep with the brand, you know? So yeah, like every voucher opening I'm going to have is going to be a YouTube short. So every time you see one of these streams, expect a YouTube short shortly after. I usually, when I do these, I open them on stream as well. So don't worry, you guys will see them early before the YouTube short. I really want the Gamma though. The thing is, I feel like once I get the Gamma, I'm kind of done. That's what I'm kind of at right now, because I don't really see me wanting anything else out of this, because I just want the Gamma because it's orange, right? I get a Brawny Ambush one, right? Brawny Ambush, and then boom, I'm done. You need to farm for shards. I guess you're right about that. Look, this is what I think needs to happen with the raid. one of two things. One, lower the health multiplier from 3 to 2.75. I think you can do that. Or speed up the text in the raids. That's honestly, that would make this much more bearable, I feel like. Just speeding up how fast it happens rather than how quickly you can get it done, if that makes sense. You're like, look, imagine if it didn't put this text up, it didn't have this little delay. You just speed up the text a little bit. Just speed it up. I feel like that would be a lot better. And it would make it a lot more fun, in my opinion. Not really, I guess not really fun, but just like smoother, I guess. I enjoy them either way. Is it fast? I didn't really look at champions. Phage not Rabombi! Rabombi, he lived! Dude, it's crazy that I'm only thinking about wanting to play Palkia right now. It's an addiction right now, dude. It's an actual addiction because I figured out how to play it. I figured it out and now I'm addicted. Dude. It's like my small, like, I cannot wait to, if that character, I don't think that character should get buffed anymore. Do not buff Palkia. Do not let me have that power. Do not give me that power. Oh, Mochi, want to know something funny? Something that I find quite comical about Palkia. With good timing, you can dodge Serena, Charizard, Darkrai, Mimikyu, all those ults. With Dragon Claw. With the 7-second cooldown move. You can also dodge any point and click. Like Electro Ball, you can dodge it. Because it has like a couple frames of iframes. It is really hard to hit, but I've hit it a couple times, and honestly, I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. Mochi will get right on that, you know? She'll get right on it. She'll get right on that. That's up to her. Don't worry. That's up to her. This is an update. It's just an event. Can we give Wobblisk Magnify for the raid? Just saying. Give it Magnify, then remove it at the end. We haven't got any story updates for 3 years, Walta. I don't know why we're... I do not know why we're coming in here asking about that. We all know the answer right now. It's coming out soon, though. Hopefully. It better... no, honestly, I'm hoping for November release. I'm honestly hoping for November release. Because then it would be so funny to just be like, yeah, no, they just didn't specify the year. You know? That'd be really funny. You gotta steal your brother's decorative lights? Good luck. Good luck. You would actually cry? No, it'd be really funny. It'd be really funny at that point. But I mean, if Route 9 comes out in 2027, there's a problem, right? Oh god, I haven't stretched yet. Ow. God. I'm gonna just fall into my chair. Yeah, and it kind of sucks that half the game is event exclusive, but eventually Route 9 will come out, right? They just shadow drop the update. That'd be really funny, right? Like how they did with Phage Knot. They shadow dropped Phage Knot and no one talked about it. That was funny. They should do that again. Wait. I have... Did like 2 weeks... I know, I think it took like... Wait, because I think what happened with that is, Pretty sure what happened with that is someone literally tweeted at Lucky, like a burner account, and was like, hey, isn't this just weird? You know? Ow. This is why I have Luster loot, just in case. Actually, it's not going to heal that much. We didn't know until I'm totally not a dev made it public. We all know that was a dev. Like, everybody knows that. Like, we all knew. Ow, my god! Stop hitting my hollow bunch! Goodness. But no, I'm gonna be honest. Those, the little surprise drops that Loomian devs do with, their little surprise drops are so much fun. I like the Phage Knot drop was so much fun. I remember, like, finding out about it and then, going to evolve it, and I was, like, one of the first people that did it. And then everyone's like, how in the world did you get the Phage Knot? Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I have never played Tetris before, so I had to figure out what I was doing. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm so bad at Tetris, I actually struggle to evolve my Phage Knot. I genuinely struggle, because I just don't know how to play Tetris very well. Like, I'm just really bad at Tetris in every way. Dude, do not make me play Tetris on stream. I'd be so bad. Well, yeah, it's the first installment. We're gonna get more, like, once this game's fully out. Bring back the dragons puzzle? That one wasn't too bad. Like, you guys can see how smart I am with my puzzle solving in my Nuzlocke, right? You guys can see that. You guys can see how good I am at it. I think people need to have more faith in the Loomian devs. Like, I feel like there's a lot of quality stuff coming, and I really feel like people need to have just more faith. And I know that's kind of hard to say, but I am confident that they can release good updates, right? Like, I honestly think they can release good updates, because you have stuff like the cosmic raids here. Like, this is a good update, but it's just overshadowed by the irritation of no Route 9 and, like, false promises, right? That's kind of what it is. Like, this update is in no way bad. It's just overshadowed by people's, like, patience, you know? It's basically non-existent at this point. And that is the only reason why this update would ever get any bad, reception. And as well as the health being a bit too much on the JOLTOOTH, I would also say that. Well, Brick Bronze, I'm pretty sure that, Brick Bronze is nowhere near the level of quality that Loomian is, so they were able to get stuff out much quicker than they were able to in Loomian, because, again, the quality level was not it. Like, look, if you go back to Brick Bronze, like, original Brick Bronze, what is happening? Why is that Kyogre have, like, it's a circle. Like, Kyogre is a circle. Yeah, I saw that too. That I was kind of happy about that. Not really happy, like, I don't think anyone should have their Discord server hacked and, like, have, like, that stress put on their shoulders. But it's Brick Bronze clone people. Yeah, no, like, back then, Roblox games were easier to develop because there wasn't that sense of quality. It was just, like, it was Roblox, right? No one took it seriously, so no one really took it seriously. When did the shift happen for it, though? That's what I want to figure out. When did this shift of, like, high quality stuff want to come out? I don't really remember when it became like this. Well, yeah, no, people only play Brick Bronze because it's Pokemon. Like, there's literally no other reason. And possibly spite from other people that are just like, I'm doing it to, like, you know, spiteful people towards, like, Loomian devs. I've seen people actually be like that. That's the real only reasons I really think that. Yeah, like, the... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god, I stopped my sneeze, thank goodness. I really do believe in the Loomian dev team. I really do, because I've been here... Look, I have not been here for the longest out of any Loomian creator, but goodness, I have been here for... Like, I haven't been here for the longest time, but I've stayed around for the longest time. You know? I've been doing this daily for, like, 3 something years at this point. A lot of time, man. That's a lot of time. But I don't feel like I want to stop doing it. There's been a lot of times where I've kind of been, like, burnt out, but I never stopped doing daily stuff. At least, I had a Doodle World phase. I had a Doodle World phase where I didn't do Loomian for, like, maybe a year and a half, 2 years maybe. I don't really know. But I've done daily stuff for a very long time, and I don't plan on stopping it, and I just want the game to succeed, and that's it. That's it. Well, yeah, Brick Bronze was the highest quality Pokemon game back then. My favorite back in the day was Project Pokemon. Close second by Brick Bronze. But I also liked Pokemon Adventures by Barcode. I don't know how many people remember that one. Ow! Poor Holla Bunch. You think of holding a Loomian giveaway? Not really, no. Unless I get a duplicate of this JOLTOOTH. Speaking of, how many vouchers am I up to at this point? Oh, we're halfway. Sick. We're almost there. Okay, I clearly clicked open. Thank you. No. No, Loomian is way higher quality than Brick Bronze. I would if back then I had the option to play, I probably would just play Loomian because it's just higher quality and just more fun. I don't know. It's just the only reason Brick Bronze is still popular is, again, people's taking the code. That's it. Is it actually only one voucher per raid? Yes, it is. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool to get like a 10% chance for two of them. What's the best ability for JOLTOOTH? Ambush. And if you want to go like a Soul Burst one, you go Nimble Overcharged, in my opinion. I like Nimble Overcharged on Soul Burst. Am I thinking of making a video or stream of Loomian hunting? Maybe. I'm not too motivated to do it, but they gave us a blue celebration disc, so if once the Christmas event rolls around... Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely not going to be getting Route 9 this year. We're definitely not. No, Route 9's not coming out this year. They still have to do the Halloween event. They have to do the Christmas event. It's fine, I'm fine, I'm happy. I'm a happy person, I'm okay. No. Oh yeah, Brick Bronze clones will always do better because they're just more consistent and nostalgic. That's it. That's it. I've never even really looked at a Brick Bronze clone in years. I remember before I knew about Loomian, I played a Brick Bronze clone. Before I even knew about Loomian's existence, I played one, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Then I found Loomian Legacy, and I was like, this is interesting. I'm liking this a lot more. And then I remember doing research about what actually happened with Brick Bronze. I was like, why is Brick Bronze back? Because I thought it had came back. But no, it was stolen. It was stolen by thieves. By thievery. Dang, I've never seen Phage not live that long. That's not normal. Why don't they just forget about events and just focus only on the story? I mean, they've been doing that. Okay, sick. Oh my god, now I'm so happy. You already know. I'm so freaking happy. Well, I'm gonna eat every single boost you've gotten, buddy. I wonder what happened to LL if Brickbron's code was never taken. Loomian would be far, far more popular. And that is a fact. It would be far more popular. Like, the creature capture genre as a whole would be carried by, right now, Loomian, Evomon, and Doodle World. Aren't I thinking of hunting the Sapphire Gecko? Not really. I don't really care for it. I think I'm more so thinking, like, if I get it, that's cool. That's where I'm at with it. Save us, Kindle Kingdom. Kindle Kingdom did just get announced. It's being worked on again, which is exciting. Oh my god, my eyes, dude. Yeah, which really sucks. Like, this CCG curse is genuinely real. Like, it's genuinely real. Well, Yusef, it's the second day, dude. It's the second day. You good. You got plenty of time. But no, I think I'm very excited for this year's Christmas event because I really, really want to try to get Gamma Wobblisk in my OT. Like, that's something that I want so badly this year. I want that so badly. I really, really want that. Aren't I able to, like, turn off voice chat just in case there's people that walk in here? I think I can do that, right? Yay, I can. Elion's was supposed to release. We should get a Forsaken crossover again. I'm kind of weird on Forsaken because of the weird stuff that's happened with it, but I'm pretty sure that they're trying to take their game back. I think that's what's happened. I haven't really kept up on the Forsaken stuff and drama, but I do think that they're trying to take the game back from the guy, I think. I have not kept up on that drama very much. I kind of look into it whenever I get curious about it. I haven't really thought about it, though. Do we need to use tokens while opening vouchers for higher gleam mobs? Yes, you can. Which, fun fact, vouchers are bugged right now. Vouchers are bugged. So vouchers right now, they say they take 30 seconds of your gleam boost, but they don't. They actually take 10 seconds. They're bugged right now. Isn't that just so cool? Isn't that just so cool? And don't worry, I was lame and I already reported it. Haha. We need Gleam Boost Day. Genuinely though, listen. Can we get like a boost week when Route 9 comes out? All boosts are active for the whole week. Genuinely. Please. That'd be so cool. The problem is, Walter, there's not really a direction they're going. We're waiting for the actual update to come out, so. You want to bring Lumishent to the raid? Revival Loomians after Route 1. You right. You right. Actually, wait. I should not have Nova Blast. I should have Nova Blasted. Dang it. My bad. When is the day for that weekly thing I mentioned? What? What did I say? What did I say? Lucky hasn't had hope for Loomian in years. I mean, that hasn't really changed. I don't know where Lucky's name came from, but He just hasn't had any hope for the game for a while. There isn't a date, it was an idea. Wait, what? Ventation remodel reminds you of Clawitzer? They need to restat Ventation now to make it match the model, because unless, like, rework Geyser to be Origin Pulse. You know? Y'all, his distaste for Loomian is not because he works on Tales of Tenorio. Like, look, it is highly likely that he felt negatively towards Loomian for a very long time, but didn't want to openly voice his displeasure as often as he does now, because he was still a Loomian content creator. He wanted to stay on, like, good terms, I guess. This is all my speculation. But then when he got the opportunity at Tales of Tenorio, he saw it as a backup option, or just like his option, right? So he then was more vocal about his opinions on Loomian. That's all it is. Like, he did not become distasteful towards Loomian because of Tales of Tenorio. It was already happening. That's it. And I hate when I read some of his comments on his tweets, and it's like, when he's talking about Loomian's decline and stuff, and it's just like, well, how's your game doing? You know? Like, how's it doing? And I'm just sitting here like, hello? Like, what's the point? I think he's more lenient with TOT because, of course, he works on it. But let's be honest, TOT ain't looking too hot right now. Not in the slightest. At all. At all. Like, goodness. Crap, I needed to rest. Oops. My bad. I don't see what you mean by it doesn't feel like LL anymore. It just feels like Loomian has upped its quality game. Like, now you're hanging on to nostalgia, Walter. That's what you're doing right now. Is you're hanging on to nostalgia. That's what you're doing. It's not a thing that the game doesn't feel like the Loomian legacy anymore. It just has improved. That's what it is. Do I still hold the TOT out of bounds world record? Yes, it took me half a second to fall out of the map. TOT isn't keeping up with LL and Doodle World just because I don't know how experienced the coders are. I don't really want to talk about it because of that specific part, because again, I'm not really super familiar with them, but I just don't think they're as experienced as Wish and T-Bradum, and just generally their updates have been lackluster and buggy. That's all. That's the reason that they don't keep up. Yeah, I know the decorative light demand right now is ridiculous. A friend, someone that I know that was friends with someone who was in this stream, you know exactly who you are when I'm talking about you, wanted to charge 6 Titan fossils for 1 decorative light. What? Dude! It's like actual coders for people. Yeah, TOT is a passion project for fun. So, I'm not gonna... or 5 boost tokens. Oh my god! Doing that to someone you know is crazy. Yeah, they need to add decorative lights as an option that drops from JOLTOOTH raids. If the only reason being to make it so you can get Hollow Munch. When's a Nuzlocke? You right. I need to do that. But I honestly just keep forgetting to do it. You got multiple offers for GRs for 2 lights. They need to add decorative lights in the pool. They have to. Or just add it into the... Okay, add decorative lights into the PvP shop. Do it. Do it. He doesn't have any Mochi. That's the thing. Would it be fair if Eruptionon gets Flare Blast? That'd be cool. It'd be cool. Yeah, but from my little experience as someone who has played this update for a couple hours at this point, maybe like up to 6 something hours. How many vouchers do I have? Maybe 20 at this point. I don't know. I think from a player perspective, what we need, decorative lights needs to be accessible in some way to make this raid better. The health on JOLTOOTH needs to be reduced to 2.75 or make the text go faster. That's all it needs. That's all you really need. Because at that point, it's, oh my god, then people are going to be overcharging missile buds. People are going to be overcharging for missile buds so you can trade them to rally them. Oh my god. At least make them available in arcade. That's a good idea, actually. Because look, you can totally get like decorative lights in an arcade, right? That's a great idea, actually. Throw decorative lights in the arcade. Make it so the arcade has the past items, like the past trade evolution items, like Nightmare Orb, Nightmare Orb, what else is there? Decorative lights, you know? Stuff like that. That's actually a great idea. What arcades are y'all going to? Dude, you can get lights at an arcade, right? That's not just me. Oh, great. Only a +4 run. Are event geckos just available anywhere? Yeah, they're like roamers. Or you put it in the BP shop. I just put it somewhere. I definitely think that decorative lights or just the past evolution items really need to be a thing you could always go back and buy. Like, it should not be locked behind an event, in my opinion, at least. Who's the ugliest Loomian? Hydrolin. Sorry, my goat, Hydrolin. Sorry, dude. You missed the first Gekko event. It was actually so fun. Again, the event is literally no different than the first Gekko event. Literally no different. You were holding on to nostalgia back then. That's what you're doing. I'm just saying. You're comparing a lot of past, like you're comparing stuff from years ago in Loomian to Loomian now, and like how the building is different, how it just doesn't feel like it has that same style. You're just speaking from nostalgia. But the story of it has nothing to do with the event. That has nothing to do with the event. You are just speaking from nostalgia, but that's fine. But like there should be no undermining the efforts of the devs nowadays. I just want to say that. You're being called Jamie. Did you take that as a compliment or an insult? That's a compliment. Why would it be an insult to be called Jamie? He's cool. Who's my ace Loomian? I feel like it's been Wobblisk for a very long time, right? But I feel like my general ace guy that I really like is Dorogo. Oh, I just made her a long time ago, and I just never took it off. Like, that's it. That's literally the only reason that I have her. It's because I made it a long time ago. But wait, you said that you missed the Gekko event, but you said it was fun? I'm a little confused. You watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No, I don't watch anime very often. I've watched, 2, 3, if Pokemon counts. If Pokemon counts. And JOLTOOTH good for PvP at least? It's fine. It's fine. Do you think PvP will be revived with Route 9? I think the game will be revived with Route 9. Like, look, Loomian right now is like 3,000 people playing the anniversary event, which is an unfair raid and ridiculously high odds for gem stuff. Like, it's the fact that it shot up 10 times the amount in player count overnight because of just a simple event update. What's the name of my avatar character? This is part of the quiz. You ain't getting it out of me. Go do the quiz. Go to the quiz. But no, it's Molly. You know, Pokemon counts in anime. Then I've seen Frieren, Promise Neverland, and Pokemon. I think those are like the main 3. You're LARPing LL. Good job. Dude, Hollow Bunch is so good for this event. Hollow Bunch is required to do this, so... Yeah, I want to watch the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. Like, here's the predicament that we're in, because we have Paramount Plus at home, but the problem is, it's on my grandma's TV. And she doesn't remember the login information, neither does my dad, neither does my brother, neither does my mom. So it's like, how do I watch the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie? I have access to doing it, but we just don't know how to log in. So, we're just sitting here like, I'm just sitting here like, come on, please. Please. I just want to watch it, man. Just yoink the TV. You right. You right. Why am I only thinking about playing Palkia right now? Like, why do I just want to play Unite right now. I just want to play it. It's kind of sad that the Atla movie got leaked. I'm sad about that too. I considered watching it when it got leaked, but then I was like, you know what? I support the series and I like it, so I'm gonna not do that. So yeah. There might be a forget password option, but I don't even think it... I guess we'd have to look into that, but I think it's my great uncle's. Think Shazar needs a remodel? No? I think other things need a remodel before... I think other things need a remodel. You know what the Gamma JOLTOOTH looks like? Yeah, it's orange. So I need it. Also, one thing that I would really also like to see in these raids that could happen, that would also make them much more bearable, is the damage doesn't stop after the bar goes down, right? It would stop on the bar, get its buffs, and then the rest of the damage you would have dealt goes through. So you could do, like, nuking strategies to blow them up. But, like, you can't deal more than 2 bars. But I feel like I don't like it how I know I could take down a whole 2 bars here, but it just stops after 1. Can I show it? I don't have it. I just have a picture of it. I don't really feel like grabbing it. I'm sorry. Just know it's orange, and it looks cool. I definitely think there's ways that they can improve on raids, which I really hope that they do in Route 9 with the expeditions. That's what I really hope they do. The only thing I hope that they don't do is make there be more bars, because that would suck. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they could do to improve on this. I just hope that raids are not going to be, you need to have a party. 20 bar raid? Genuinely, dude. Genuinely. That'd be really upsetting. Not really upsetting, but just... Well, I guess if they did more bars and they lowered the HP multiplier, then I guess that would also be fine, but... I also just feel like raids could be slightly improved without needing, I feel like just raids could be easily improved. Like, they should not be this impossible thing that you can't do without other people. Which I really hope is not the direction they're going, because that's what this raid feels like. If the direction that they're going with the raids is what they're doing with JOLTOOTH, I'm a little worried with where they're taking them. Just a little worried about where they're taking them. Because I don't know if they're going to be 4-player. I don't know. But, like, there's much that can be improved with raids, and I'm just worried that they're not going... I just am worried that they're going to make them... I don't know. Because this raid is definitely, I think, not the hardest, but just the most annoying, and I just really hope the rest of them in the future aren't like this. If the game gives us thunder weather, there's literally thunder weather. There's literally thunderstorm. If they give one of every shard every win, you would actually stop everything you're doing and grab the raids. They should make it like a 50% chance to get them. Honestly, like a 50% chance, I'm grinding them. Right? That's shards. That is shards. Wait, how much am I up to at this point? It's been a little bit since I checked. 20. Alright, 10 more. There's fog, gust, heat, and rainfall. Oh, I thought you meant, like, the actual weather being added into the game. You're gonna watch Avengers Doomsday? Yes, I will. I will be watching Avengers Doomsday. Ow. God, I'm dying. Okay. Spider-Man in 2 days? Is it in 2 days? I really want to watch that movie. I really want to watch the Spider-Man movie. Dude, I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm going to see it on opening day. Maybe I can convince my dad to go. And we can get tickets. $8:45 in the morning? Oh my god. Who's my favorite DC comic villain? I do not know the DC villains very well. But I think one of my favorites from what I've seen is Harley. I like Harley. I like how she always has like a redemption arc in like every piece of media she's in. Other than that, I do not know DC as nearly as much as I know Marvel. Because I really do not care about DC. I really don't. What's the benefit of start summoning a thunderstorm start of the battle? You get reduced damage on jump starts, so you can live for longer for more potential jump starts. That's the only reason I have it. Oh my god. My eyes are dying. I have 10 more of these to get through. Stop breaking my scapegoat. Like, dude. Hire the fans to manage the ult. So not even that. I just did not sleep very much last night. I don't know what it was, but I physically could not fall asleep. It was really bad. I was genuinely sitting there in my bed for like an hour. And I went to bed at, like 5. So... my favorite Marvel villain? Villain? Does Scarlet Witch count? If so, then I guess that's my favorite villain. Please break it, Weasling. Goat. Goat. Don't die! Okay, we're good. Like, right there, like, this sliver of the bar left, I feel like I should have some of my damage transfer into the next bar. That's just me. How hard is a JOLTOOTH to solo? It's irritating, I'd say. It just takes way too long. That's the only reason. It just takes a long time. I don't think it's very difficult, it just takes forever. Like, Wobblisk easily solos it, but goodness, it has too much health. That's definitely, like, the thing you need to do. Ow. But I don't know. I just don't like the fact that the HP thresholds on each health bar, they just stop whenever you have so much more potential damage you could be getting, and then they just stop. I've never really liked that. I just wish that maybe they had like a whole health bar that's like a ridiculously high amount of health instead of like these multiple health bars. And then when they get to specific points in their health, then they get their little boosts instead of them being a bar that you break and then, you know? Yeah, they do. They do bring those raids back. Oh god. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, you said that, Rogue. Like, any Discord DMs during this time? I did. I need my blue light glasses. I just need to be awake. I need milk. That's what I need. Should I go join I Eat Your Face, guys, and say hello while he's hunting? Because he's probably bored, right? He's probably bored. Let me go invade him, I guess. That sounds like fun. Let me go do that. Alright, open Discord. I Eat Your Face. Alright, headphones are being put on. Okay, hold on. Row 9? Hello. Let me turn my push to talk. There we go. Hello. They are going well, I'd say. Oh, okay, I'm not even capturing his audio. I sound like a schizophrenic person.
Miss my tournaments? Well, nobody really plays the game. So,
I do.
Yeah, nobody really plays the game. No.
Wow. I'm nobody to you?
Are you going to play in a tournament?
No.
Then yes. Got him.
You're mean.
I mean, that site would need to be more finalized, but I definitely would utilize that site because, like, automatically tracking usage, hello? I don't have to manually put it in a Google sheet.
I don't know how easily you're gonna get that, Psycho, but honestly, all power to you.
Oh,
Good
wait.
luck, buddy.
Push to talk, right.
Good luck, buddy. They should have a Raid Loomian Rejuvenate. No, they shouldn't. I think you're wrong. Well, my Weasel just got crit, and I just... Wow, this is a terrible run. Suction! Alright. Lusterloot doesn't break that, so I guess I will just power focus with Wobelisk. Right? Holy damage. I mean, that was on Lusterloot. Nova Blast destroyed it. Oh my god, can I stop? Dude, this whole stream I've only been thinking about playing Palkia. Like, actually.
Oh boy, he just wants to play Palkia.
Dude, I figured it out. Yeah, I don't like that as well, Corona. In Unite, yeah. My recent obsession has been Palkia. I've been loving it. I don't worry. It's not bot lobbies. I actually play in Legend and I perform it really well. I perform very well with Palkia. Great, I got flinched. He's never expect anyone to use it. Fun fact, my Palkia got target banned. My Palkia got target banned, which I found crazy. Look, if you play Unite and someone target bans you when there's a bad mon, you just know you're an influence. I just don't find competitively playing Loomian very interesting. It makes me too stressed. That's literally the only reason I don't do it. Like, if something makes me stressed in a game, I'm not gonna do it, right? Like, because what's the point? The game's supposed to be fun. Like, if it's something for a fun tournament where there's nothing on the line, I'll do it. But, like, if there's something on the line, I just get too nervous about it. That's the only reason. Like, that's it. Oh, God. Hollow Bunch just solos it, but if you mean, like, no Hollow Bunch, then Wrestlin also solos it. Alright, Lumian's name Dot. So then the text will go faster. That's it. Oh god. So, God, can I stop yawning? Oh god. Dude, I keep yawning. This is bad.
You're playing Loomian Legacy. It's to be expected.
No, I didn't get any sleep last night. Or like 2 seconds.
Were you just thinking about Palkia all night?
No, I don't know. I just could not fall asleep for like an hour and a half. It was bad.
It's okay. I only had like 3 hours
Bromista.
of sleep.
I did, Bromista. Yeah, we need decorative lights, Splashy. Genuinely. It's bad. We really need it. It's really bad at this point. We need decorative lights given to the Battle Coliseum shop. This is bad. I'm seeing people genuinely offer GRs for decorative lights. It's actually insane.
I've been looking at some of the trades that are popping up. It's crazy.
Dude, you are a trillionaire right now, actually.
I could be.
You are. You just...
I'm choosing not to be.
Yeah, by the way, everybody, Eat has like 6 decorative lights, so go get them if you want.
There's somebody in my server with over 20, so...
Oh my god, they're the richest person in the game right now.
My chat's talking about movies, and now the Loomian Legacy movie has been brought up. So how do you feel about the Loomian Legacy movie with Jack Black casted as Jake?
Can I be a guest star? That's all I'd ask for. I feel like
he would say I
am Jake. But no, I feel like that's not a good casting. I feel like we need Tom Holland as Jake.
No, it's Zendaya. Zendaya will be Jake.
No, that's Lucas.
Somebody said he'd sit there at the end, or he'd sit there at the end and say, "Wow, this really was
Don't say it.
Loomian Legacy."
Oh my god, can you not? Who said that? Can I ban him?
And where does the Rock fit into this?
I think Rock is
like,
Mabel, right? That makes sense.
The Rock is Mabel.
Wait, no, the Rock's the main character.
No, the Rock is
it's
the Rock
dad.
that
The dad.
Warm Connell kept talking about.
It's the dad.
The Rock is the rock that falls on Jake's head.
Oh my gosh, wait. Chris Pratt as Dr. Vanta. That main villain Chris Pratt, yeah? Chris Pratt being Dr. Vanta.
Okay, but in reality, the Rock is Jake's Seer Knight.
He just sends out the Rock?
I mean, if it's live action, we gotta have live action Loomians.
Who would Ryan Gosling be? Maybe maybe Dr. Faust's assistant. I guess the real friends are the Loomians we made along the way. And that is our legacy. I found out the perfect outro for the movie.
Okay.
It's a line that Jake says. I guess the real friends are the Loomians we made along the way. And that is my legacy. Dude, it's like actually perfect. I'm just saying.
Oh boy. I can't with this guy.
You started it. I'm just adding on.
No, my chat started it actually.
But you mentioned it to me, so you started it. For my eyes, you started it. And that will never change, ever.
Well, no, it's from your ears, but like, you know, close enough.
Oh my god, like, okay. Okay, like, whatever, I don't care.
The Rock would be a good Krakaloa.
I guess, yeah. We really created a Loomian legacy. You guys have some crazy movie quotes to put in the Loomian legacy movie. And we uncovered what was hiding in those veils of shadows. We finally found what was in the veils of shadows. Oh my god. We finally found what was hidden in the veils of shadows.
Oh no.
Can't, dude, I can't. That one was by SA, by the way. I will not take the credit. Even though I took credit from the other one. The one that I said, like, the real friends, that wasn't me. Somehow Brick Bronze has returned is the sequel. Oh my god, the sequel to the movie is Somehow Brick Bronze Returned. Dude.
Ah, and there we go. We get Nintendo smacks it. Awesome.
This is so peak. This is peak, dude. I really do not like your name, but yeah, I get the rate. It's not great. What would be the chicken jockey of the Loomian Legacy movie? Who would be the chicken jockey? Like, what is the chicken jockey equivalent? That was there yesterday, SA, in the stream. Gamma Loomian! Wait, you're right! You're right! It's like, that is a Gamma Loomian! Oh my god. That is awesome. Okay, right, do this. RNG jump scare? Oh my god, the RNG guy. What's up? The movie just cuts off after the 4th battle theater. It's like you go through the whole plot, and then it's like, at the very end, it's like they're all holding hands, like, we will take on Route 9. And then the sequel never comes out. And then it's just like you occasionally get like short films, like 20-minute short films, you know. The Tusket's right behind me, isn't he? Is that an Amazing Digital Circus reference? Are the short films just events? Yeah. Yeah, the short films would be the events, like the event equivalent. We need to bring the Armentis Corrupteds, aw man. We need to go to Sweet Retreat. He's like, Jake, we need to go to Sweet Retreat. Dude, we are actually writing a perfect movie. We just need to find Chris Pratt, get him on board, and he gets everyone else. I mean, who's Jack Black playing though? That's what we need to figure out. I think he plays the dad, right? So we have Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt plays the main character. I think Chris Pratt plays the main character, right? That makes sense. Jake, we must make a Sweet Retreat. Oh my god, they arrive to the... They arrive to the Halloween event, right? Look, think about this. They arrive to the Halloween event, but they don't know what to call it. And then they do the Nevermere maze, and then they get caught really fast, and they're like, dang, that was unfair. A genuine cinema I am crafting over here. Actual cinema, by the way. Jack Black could play the old man in the house at Gilmore. Say that again. So wait, we're talking about the script for the Loomian movie right now, right? And we're thinking that the movie cuts off immediately after the ending of the 4th gym. So it just ends.
So true.
And then every once in a while a 20-minute short will come out to keep hype up.
Right, and then like they'll go over like the different walls in the
Yeah.
world.
And then we have people saying like, Jake, we need to go to Sweet Retreat. And then I had a great idea for the Unfair, right? So this is, think about this. This is the opening. We've got our cast explores it finds an abandoned fair, right? They find the abandoned fair and they end up doing the Nevermare maze. But what ends up happening is they end up getting caught really quickly and it was really unfair. And then Jack Black goes, that really was unfair. Like, dude, I'm actually writing poetry.
Yeah, I guess you are.
Genuinely writing poetry. It's like some Loomian community. Like a community? Oh my god. That is amazing. How do we describe the mastery / gamma system in cinema format? How would you do that? How would you do that? Those geckos look like gems. Montage of the Rock collecting 25 Twilights. I feel like it would just be a thing where gammas would just be like much rarer shinies. Like alphas, like here's the thing. In the Loomian cinematic universe, that LCU, right? Loomian cinematic universe. In that world, alphas are actually like pretty common, right? Like they're decently common. They're not like super rare. They're fine. But gammas, they're like the rare thing that everyone is looking for, right? Is that a floating orb? I don't remember watching Armenti's movie, no. It'd be really fun if we actually did get a Loomian show or something at some point. Loomian movie. It'd be really funny. Why'd my scapegoat break, bruh? Whatever. Or is that Protagon withered? We gotta have a Lucky HD cameo. Who would play Lucky HD? Who plays Lucky HD in the movie? Yeah, who would play Lucky HD? What do you guys, who would play Lucky HD, y'all? Samuel L. Jackson! Oh my god! Yes! Steve Harvey or Samuel L. Jackson? Hold on, we need to pick one. We need to pick one, dude. Who's playing him? He's playing Lucky HD in the Loomian movie. Ryan Reynolds? No way. No way. Dude, I can't. Dude, this is so much fun. The Loomian Legacy movie. This is great.
Oh, are y'all are writing the script for the movie?
We're still going. We're trying to figure out who was guest starring as Lucky HD, and we're on 2 people right now. Steve Harvey.
Why would we include him in the movie?
Jackson.
But like, why would we include him in the movie?
Steve Harvey or Samuel L. Jackson? Who plays Lucky HD? You pick one.
But like, why would we include him in the movie?
Because he's part of the game. Remember the little icicle badge? He's part of it.
No, now this is y'all's movie. Y'all got that.
Yeah, we're writing the script. It's coming along pretty nicely. Oh, someone said Eat plays Lucky. I don't know about that one.
Oof.
Did you Eat? Do you want to be the lucky spin wheel, the spin guy, at the lottery place? Wow, he does not want to be part of this movie. Or do you not want to be part of this movie or something?
Who do I know?
I was asking you if you wanted to be the Lucky Lotto spin wheel guy.
I'm sure that's a very vital role.
It is. He doesn't want to make a legacy with his Loomians. You right. You right. The legacy of Loomian. Dude. Okay, are we forgetting any other characters? Are we forgetting anyone else? What about Jamie? Who's playing Jamie? Jason... What's his name? Jason's... What's his name? Who, like, it's the guy... who plays... Who's, like, in the Fast and Furious movies and he's bald. That's the guy who would play... Not Jason Momoa, no. Jason Statham. Statham, yeah. Jason Statham. That's the name. Those lights seem to be a holly jolly bunch. Yeah, so Jason Statham plays Jamie. I'd play myself, obviously. You know, I'd play myself. I'd be like the you know, I'm gonna glaze myself here. I'd be that one guy who had the Darkrai in the was it the Hoenn anime? I think, right? That's me. That's me. Tobias, I think is his name. Was it Tobias? No, that wasn't. Was it Tobias? That'd be my equivalent. That would be my equivalent.
I've been asked a very important question, Speeder.
What is it?
Who's good at PvP? Me or you?
I think we're both good, but I actually play it.
No. They said me or you. It can't be both.
Well, I was getting to that. Like,
who's good?
I feel like I think I am. I could beat you in a fight. I beat you in our Doodle World draft by a technicality. Got him.
I missed what you just said.
Okay, cool. I think I'm better.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Because I have beaten you in the past, so.
Trying to think back.
Doodle World draft.
Yeah, you definitely beat me, yep.
Yep. That Gruffwind meant nothing.
Yeah. It wouldn't have if you had the proper team for it, but you know. You decided to leave Kill Intel at home.
He doesn't want a legacy with his Loomians. I mean, the thing is, like, experience doesn't exactly mean that you're better. But I like, honestly, when I try and actually think in Loomian, I play well. I just half the time don't even try to think. I just don't care. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I do not care enough a lot of the time to actually try in battles. I just click buttons and hope they work. And then times where I want to win, I generally do win. Like, be honest. 2 range defense, okay. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Once it's the last battle, I need to finish ranked, then you're sweating.
Somebody asked, what about my Brick Bronze days? Who would win in PvP? Me or you?
Dude, I used a lax power-up punch Jirachi. You're totally winning. Like.
So here's my response to that. It's a child!
And that's an ugly... But no,
Speeder was an actual toddler back then.
I was. I was actually. But you want to know something funny? For each chat, I randomly got one of Eat's videos that they recommended one day. So I was like, I'm gonna, why is this here? So I clicked on it. And then I looked in the player list and I was there. I was in the player list.
He was in the player list of one of my videos in Brick Bronze.
I was there, dude. I remember one of my favorite strategies was Sawsbuck Coffee Tailglow Manaphy. I loved it. It was great. We should bring that back. Do you like using Mr. Rhyme? Not really, no, I don't really play Pokemon. Like, I don't play Pokemon, I just play the games. That's not what I said. So you're saying Mutagon's popping off in the raid? How? You know Mon is good when its best stab move it has is Terra Ghost Astonish. Wait, what? Is that the truth? No, I Nova Blast one more time and then... No, wait, I rest here. Alrighty. See ya, RNG guy. I'm almost done with the JOLTOOTHs anyway. The casting decision for the trader? Who's like a weird person in Hollywood? Like... Did I get slandered before? I don't think I've been slandered. I've tried to stay out of drama whenever I can. I think the only, like, I think the only drama I've ever gotten into is this, like, the Brick Bronze thing as of recent when I called them out and then he raided my Discord server. But then I ended up updating security from there. That's the only thing I think that I really got into drama-wise. Thank you, Tristan. But, like, I don't know, like, who the... The guy who, Jared Leto would play the Sharker. Jared Leto would play the Sharker in the Trade Resort. I mean, the thing is with online slander, I really don't care because it does not affect me in the slightest. Like, I don't. Like, I really don't care. So... People have tried to be weird towards me or, like, call me things and try to get a reaction, then I just don't react at all. And it shockingly happens a lot, but I just don't care. I just don't. Just don't give anybody a reaction and they will stop. Because all the people want are reactions. Who can play Propay in the Loomian Legacy movie? Jake Gyllenhaal plays Propay. That's mean, Cooper. That's just mean. That's not even a reaction. That's just mean. And it's just factually untrue. So...
Like, yeah, I do have rare stuff in my... Or, not in my box anymore, because Speeder's stolen most of it.
I haven't stolen anything from you.
Like, it's to a point where I can't even remember everything he's taken from me.
I do. Do I need one more or two more? Two more, okay. You just watched someone solo the raid exclusively with a Sea Drake. Dang. This is my favorite Pokemon series. Like, who is my favorite Pokemon series? You mean like the anime? Because mine was X and Y. Mine was X and Y. I got sick of watching Journeys because Go was annoying. And then I tried watching Horizons. I should get back into it, but I hate Roy. Roy makes me so mad. I don't know why, I just do not like Roy. He's just meant to be a stand-in for Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. Like, that's it. Like, no, Horizons is really good. I just don't like Roy. I do not like him. Oh, God. One more raid after this, then I open them. Oh, my eyes. Hopefully I can get the Gamma so I can do the showcase. If not, I'm just going to do Ventation, then I'll do the Cosmic thing if I can actually get the Gamma. Because I just want the Gamma and be done with this, honestly. I like tired. I got like 2 hours of sleep. Not really 2. I got like 4 hours of sleep. I physically could not fall asleep last night. It was bad. I literally could not fall asleep. My favorite is XYZ because Bonnie actually has a kill count. Like, actually. Bonnie genuinely has a kill count. I would rather live. So, unfortunately, El Toro will no longer have his trumpet fanfare, tragically. Because I would rather, like, survive. I'm gonna be honest. Because think about it, Cooper, think about it. If I died, I would never be able to ever hear him again say El Toro. Right? I can never ever see that again. And even then, I could just set up a soundboard to the point where if I see it in-game, I just have it play. Like, think about it. I don't see how... I mean, I can see how it's kind of close to being the same thing, but it looks more like Solnecta to me. You like Ash's Soul merging with Greninja's Soul? Yeah, I liked their battle bond. Then they retconned it. Tragically, they retconned it. Which was really unfortunate and sad. I think you've asked me that or said that before, Toyoshi. I appreciate it. God, dude, I'm dying. I just gotta get this done. One more. Oh my god. Ugh. God. I really do wonder what their plan is for the Ash Greninja compensation. I hope it's cool. Who's better, Ash Greninja or Ash's Lucario? They're both overrated, genuinely. I'm just saying, they're both overrated. But I would say I like the Greninja more. I really wish they would give up this Lucario glaze. Like, honestly. I know in Horizons, spoiler alert. I know that in Horizons, Roy has a shiny Mega Lucario. And no, dude, I got it like... Ugh. Really? Like, why is it always Lucario? Like, I don't know. Why does it always have to be Lucario or Greninja or Charizard? Can't we have someone else take the spotlight? It's just because of fan favorites. There's more than 2 fan favorite Pokemon. That's the thing. Shrimpo solos the entirety of Blocktails? Maybe. Your Hulmunch died too early? Uh-oh. Pikachu's been in everything. It literally has a Mega form. Like, let's be honest. Mega Raichu Y is just Mega Pikachu. Be honest. I think Ash ever make an appearance in the anime again? Probably. I don't see why he wouldn't. Maybe as someone who gives Liko advice or something. But isn't Ash like the world champion at this point? He's probably busy. Shrimpo's not Solo Hatred's OST. That's actually fair. Is it Horizons and Ash's World are not the same? Oh, they're AUs? Huh. I mean, let's be honest. Has that ever stopped Pokemon from merging different worlds? Oh gosh, I'm very excited to be this the last raid I'm doing. How long did this take? I actually do not know how long this took. Let me see. About 2 hours. Wish it was a bit faster. I think I'm only kind of like tired because I'm just tired, right? Like I'm just tired. You know who needs to see in the anime more? Darkrai. Just saying. I know Darkrai had a whole movie. It got a whole mega. It had 2 games made after it as the main villain. But, just saying. I think I should do one more raid. Nope. I'm done. I got all 30. I've got all 30. I don't really have a favorite Pokey girl. I don't really know what kind of question that is. Okay, laptop can close. Unplug mouse. Take off charger. Put charger down. Grab mouse. You cannot say Vaporeon is the favorite Eevee when Sylveon is right there. Yeah, no, Sylveon is obviously the favorite Eevee. It's literally evolved by friendship, to be honest. It evolved by friendship. Also, do you guys think we're gonna get a new Eevee evolution in Gen 10? I think we will, right? Wind and Waves. Wind and Waves. Sounds like it could be a good idea. Alright, guys. Here we go. Time to go open these in the trade resort again. You guys get to watch the openings this time. Are you guys ready? For me to get literally nothing. Alright, here we go. Alright. We're going to be back with this. Here we go, guys. Also, I get to show off the little gleam bug. So... Alright, here we go. Let me go ahead and grab my YouTube short thingy. Okay. Let me not have that video playing, whatever the heck that is. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is horrible lighting. Oh my god. I'm turning at nighttime. Hello? There we go. There we go. Look at this. This is beautiful. Alrighty. Here we go. Actually, let me go open my JOLTOOTH box and then fill up my party because I do not want them spilling into my party. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Wait. Actually, let me turn off this for this. Okay, here we go. 3. You guys, if you guys want to say hi, get ready to go say hi. 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, so we are back doing our little JOLTOOTH openings. So I just finished streaming. A bunch of people here are saying hi. So yeah, basically what we're doing is saying. Oh wait, I accidentally double tapped it. Bruh, hold up. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, hello everybody. So we are back doing our little JOLTOOTH openings. So I'm live on stream right now. Here's 1 billion people that are saying hello. So we're just gonna get directly into this. Also, I want to showcase a little bit of a bug, a funny little bug. If you turn on your boost here, and when you turn on your boost, the vouchers, they say that they take up. Never mind. It says 10 seconds now. So it's not a bug. This just, they buffed the vouchers. Instead of being 10 seconds, it's 30 seconds. Or 30 seconds to 10. That's cool. Alright, anyway, we're going for Brawny Ambush, which is our whole thing here. Alright, 3, 2, and 1. And rip. Okay, we still have our ult. Don't worry, y'all. We still got the ult. We still got the ult. We still got the ult. Hold on. We still got him. We still got him. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We still got the ult. We still got it. Didn't SA check them? How do I tell him? How do I tell him? 60 jolts per boost? 90. 90. You can get 90 JOLTOOTHs per boost. You're not doing 90 at a time? Yeah, I'm only doing my 30. I'm not doing 90. That's way too much. I do not care if I waste boosts. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and do it on the ult now. Alright, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we are here on the ult. Let's do this. Exchange. Let me pop a boost, actually. There we go. Alright, here we go. Exchange. JOLTOOTH voucher. 30. Alright, we're going to go for ambush. Go for brawny in 3, 2, and 1. Nothing. Oh my god. Actual cheaters. What is this? Double gleam odds? I think that's a lie at this point. Wow, very unlucky. You know, this has been very unlucky so far. Wow, dang. That is unfortunate. That is tragic. This is not going well. ... Opening number 2. There we go. I'm trying to lock in, okay? Well, we seem to have gotten that done. I'm over odds. Oh boy. 1 in 64 and 1 in 320. I have like a very low chance of not getting the alpha. And then I just haven't gotten it twice in a row. But anyway, hopefully that you all enjoyed the stream. I'll probably be back tomorrow, or I'm going to do this like every other day, because these do take a little bit longer. But yeah, hopefully that you guys enjoyed, and I will see everybody later. Alrighty.